What's up, fuckers? This will be the first attempt at a farming guide. Want to give you the rules, heads up, just a few general pointers so we can get going on this. Alright, so when you're farming, obviously you're trying to get TP and tokens for your characters. All the farming that we're going to be doing is with Enzo, so we're going to talk a little bit about the build, a couple of the general rules for farming that I like to go by, and if you look down in the corner there, you'll see the nodes that I like to use to do my farming. Turn this off. Turn off the heat. The nodes that I like to do when I farm. So first thing we're going to talk about is the build for Enzo. So we're going to go into the roster, take a look at Enzo, pull him up here. Okay, so there's a few different trains of thought with Enzo as far as builds. So there's the yellow blue build, and then there's the yellow purple build. Now there's two camps. You're either one or the other. It's quite polarizing, actually. And, you know, a lot of people are set in their ways as far as which build they go with. I personally like the yellow blue as opposed to the yellow purple. And I'll talk a little bit about that right now. With the yellow blue, it just does a lot more base damage. It also, how I have it set up, makes 5 random black gems into yellow gems. And when you're farming the higher nodes, that extra damage generally comes in pretty handy, rather than the crossbody move. It says deal 59, 41 damage and make 4 random yellow gems into heal gems of strength 40, 48. So the, I mean, obviously the big difference there is the damage. The reason why I like the blue over the purple is because, again, just the base damage, and you're always trying to match yellow gems with Enzo anyways. So, you know, there may or may not be gems on the board when you select the purple crossbody. I just think it's more effective to use the blue. Besides, you know, all the guys that you're going to be, all the opponents you're going to be going up against on the nodes are in the 30 to 38,000 health range. I just think it helps to end the match faster, and it, you know, I like it better, but I know it's personal preference. So for the purposes of this guide, we're just going to roll with yellow blue. I just think it works out better because, you know, number one, it refreshes the yellow gems on the board, which you're trying to match anyways, and number two, the base damage on it is actually helps you out in finishing the match. So, and you know, honestly, there's going to be times where you're going to need yellow gems to finish, you know, the opponents before, you know, they maybe get off a finisher or really do damage, a lot of damage to your health. So, again, I just like going with the blue because it's, you know, there's the more base damage and it generates yellow gems on the board. So, all right, let's take a look at the trainers I use. The trainers I'm using for Enzo is NXT Roman Reigns, which moves that destroy heal gems will destroy 3 more. Again, I only have him at 1492. I think that's really all you need for now. You really don't need him any higher than that because he's not a very good character anyway. It's a waste of resources. But I think I think it's the 1000 level bonus that you get for Roman Reigns is plenty enough. Also, the second trainer that I run is Showboat Rock. Moves that generate heal gems will create 2 more heal gems. I think when Enzo's by himself, that creates 6. When he's coupled with Cass, it creates 9. I think it's just a good number altogether. It won't match up as far as being able to break all the heal gems that you create, but if you were to raise Roman Reigns to the 2500 level, it would definitely then you'd be able to break 9 heal gems, but it's sort of overkill, so you don't really need to dump a lot of resources into any of the trainers. So as far as my Enzo as it is, he's maxed out at 3-star silver. You could farm pretty effectively at maxed out 3-star bronze because the nodes are a little bit different. And I can actually probably do a list or something, do up a document on the nodes you would farm, because it is a little bit different with a 3-star bronze Enzo than it is with a 3-star silver. So, all right, that's pretty much it for the builds. Right now I'm currently farming black TP, so I'm just going to go in and show you a few tricks when I'm farming that I like to go by. So if you notice in the list there, I've broken it down by the type of TP that you need: red, blue, purple, yellow, black, green. And just the one that I think after trial and error is the most effective. By most effective, I mean it's easiest. You're not going to wipe your guys because it's the last thing that you want to do when you're farming. It has to do with the ease of the node, coupled with the rate of drop for the TP. Generally, on all of these, it's box 1 is like it's like a 10% drop. Box number 2 is roughly 11.5%, and then the third box is anywhere from like 12 to 14%, depending on the node. So let's go into the road here. I turn the gameplay off, or the gameplay sound off, because it gets annoying after a while. So I'm farming black TP. So we're going to go to the Summer Showdown Tour. We're going to make sure it's set on hard, which I believe it's 135 under DC. So that's all the way at the bottom. And then there's 135. It's Sting versus Roman Reigns. So we're going to go in now. And if you have cast, I mean, it's a huge help, because you can create up to 9 heal gems, but you're only going to be breaking 8 of those with the trainer, unless you have Roman Reigns NXT at the 2500 level. But I mean, 8's honestly, it's enough. It'll let you get down to anywhere like around 25 to 28,000 health and still be able to fully heal yourself. So let's go in, give it a shot here, load it up, and give it a go. All right, so first thing you do, look at your board. We don't have a lot going on there. You always want to prioritize the yellow matches, obviously. Secondary is blue. Then if you don't have any blue, take something away from Sting. So I'm not seeing anything that sort of stands out right now. So we're gonna take a black away from Sting here. See what that does. Okay. All right. So there, that lines up a yellow match. So we'll go ahead and take that. That'll charge you up. Generally, it takes 3 matches to max out. So your whole goal here is to, number 1 is just to finish the match. Because I've found that if you just focus on the matches, the computer very rarely breaks the loot boxes. They go for matches of their own color. So, I mean, just stick with your color matches. Don't see much on the board. It's not really helping. So I'll just break that purple one. You don't really have to worry. You don't really have to choose. You really don't have to choose too much. You don't have to be too choosy. So there's another yellow match. Let's go ahead and take that. You see we have 4 loot gems. I'll talk a little bit about that here. So the goal is to max out your 2 yellow moves. The standing drop kick which lets you create the heal gems, and then to turn that into break the heal gems. I got my. Let's see if I can turn the sound effects off. Man, it's not gonna. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So, all right, so. Right now we have 4 gems. I can finish the match right now because maxed out I can do about 18 plus, about 26.5 in damage. So I can end the match right now, which is fine because, there's no use in just kind of playing it out to get the other boxes. Because again, the idea is to finish as many matches as you can and get as many loot boxes as you can in those matches. So the goal here realistically is just to keep winning the match, breaking 1 or 2 loot boxes each time. Every once in a while, you get a third. So let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, we're going to create our loot gems. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, this doesn't matter. If you want to take the time to break the other ones and kind of make room at the top, it's fine. But, you know, I never take the time because it's too time consuming. It'll ask you, you haven't selected enough gems. Are you sure? Yes, I am, because we can only break 8 because of Roman Reigns anyways. Then we'll go ahead and finish the match and see where that takes us here. He'll finish it off. You never end up using Cass. So hopefully we'll get a match here, and it'll bring it to the, yeah, there's a match. So again, it brings it to that second tier. So the goal here is generally you want to finish the match with either 4 before your your bonus boxes come out. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a tape, 1800. Okay, we're gonna skip through that. We're gonna run right back into it again. Generally, the goal is to. The goal here is to finish each match before your bonus gems come out with either 4, 7, or 10 loot boxes. 4 because if you get a match during the bonus gems, it can push you up to 7, and you want to leave a few on the board. And hopefully, I'll come across that a couple times so I can show you what I mean. So here we have an obvious 5 gem. Always take those 5 matches. And that sets us up nicely there for the yellow. We'll go ahead and take that yellow. See what happens here. Okay, let's see. Nothing really on the board. So we will just match here. I mean, it doesn't really matter because I've set it up so that you don't really have to work too hard for the matches and worry too much about them. So here's a 4 match. Again, that 4 match is nice because it doesn't. Because it won't take any loot gems. So we'll go for the 4 match. And again, every once in a while, you'll hit the cascade and it'll kill him. This will probably pin him, actually. Unless he gets lucky and kicks out. Let's see, he might actually kick out of this if he matches the black. No, so there's 4 on the board. We might get lucky and get a couple matches. Let's see. Yeah, there's 1. So again, there's 4. That's nice. But again, the goal is just to keep running through matches as fast as you can. There's 1,000. Okay, and we'll keep going here. Get a couple more so I can try and show you some other scenarios as far as, because it's really, farming comes down to making the best use of your time and figuring out, you know, what the best combo is for your loot boxes. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what our board looks like here. Okay, not too good. We got a blue match there. We'll go ahead and take that blue match. Every once in a while, I mean, you just get a shit board and there's nothing you can do about it. But, I mean, I've set it up so that you can... Alright, so there's another yellow match. We'll take that. And we got lucky and got a backup yellow. Now this is okay. So there's the finisher. I don't have enough to break it with Cass, so we're gonna kind of get stuck here. There's not a lot we can do. Maybe we can get lucky here, and we can break 1 there. Maybe we'll get lucky on the cascade. Not really. It's okay though, because we'll build it right back up. Yeah, nothing. So let's just break that. All right, so we're back at it. Dropped us down a little bit. Again, there's really not much here, so let's see. We're gonna take this purple, break a loot box, and hopefully the computer doesn't. Yeah, sometimes they find it, sometimes they don't, and we're gonna get hit pretty hard here. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Again, we don't really have any yellow matches, so we can let's take this blue match here. And he's going to run that one. So again, our health, you don't really have to worry about your health too much. He's going to get us pretty good there. hopefully we can kick out of this. Every once in a while, I mean, there's just nothing you can do. So with Enzo, purple matches work really well. There we go. That'll help us out here. And we want to try and set up our yellow matches. So let's get rid of this one. Hopefully we can get a decent drop here. All right, so here we go. We don't really have any good options as far as yellow, so that's why I like this blue move, because it'll create some black gems for us. And let's see. Yeah, there we go. There, we got a wild card. Well, that's actually going to pin him, which is kind of a pain, but brought us down to 33,000 health. And I'll show you how to deal with that, because every once in a while you just get a bad board. There's not a lot you can do about it. We didn't get any matches there, but that's fine. So I'll show you how to deal with that. The good thing about Enzo is you never ever have to run through health packs once you get him up to, I mean, honestly, 3-star bronze is good enough. So he left us at about a third health. So we're just going to go back to one of the easy, the lower matches here. We'll go to Live Tour. We'll just throw this one in real quick. We don't want to end it too quick. Okay, make sure it's a tag match. We got Cass with us, so we're just going to go in and win it easy. Just work on our yellow matches and build his health right back up, and then we can get into farming. Taking forever. All right, so hopefully we get a good board here. All right, we got a yellow match right off the bat. Good. What's he going to take? Purple, of course. What are we going to do? Kick out of this? Yeah, there's a purple one there. That should get us out of it. Don't have any yellow. We'll take the blue match. And of course, he takes the yellow one. We're going to take a blue one here. And we're at 31,000 health, so we're still in pretty good shape. And again, no matches. Hopefully this will hit and it'll get us set up for next turn. Yeah, there we go. Good. So now we should be good here because, well, actually. All right, so here, no matter what move I make, it's going to end the match. So we want to just use our yellow heal and kind of look for cascades or anything that's going to get us multiple, multiple heal gems. There's not a lot going on there, so we're just going to, we'll start here, and then we'll just throw some random ones up on the board. Click OK. I should have done 8 there, but again, this will give us, at least a little bit of health back. Okay, there's 47,000. So we're going to need to run this again to get our health back up. But I mean, that's the good thing about Enzo. You don't ever need to use health packs because you just drop down to the lower levels and finish them and get your health back up. So we're going to run that one back. And I think it even looks like Enzo has a boost going on again. So we'll see what happens here. But let's get this going. All right, maybe we get a decent board here for a change. Of course not. Don't have any matches, so we'll just take a purple there. And again, nothing. I'm gonna take a green. Take a green away from him. Maybe we can get lucky. Cascade, of course not. Still nothing. Of course, this is going on while I'm trying to make a video. There we go. No, it's still nothing. So I'm gonna pump that one up there. Oh, we got lucky on that one. So hits the finisher. Sharpshooter, hopefully we get a good placement on that. Generally, it's a really easy placement. Computer, yeah, so we didn't lose that much. And good, we can get, well, we're going to finish the match here, so we don't have anything charged, so there's really not a lot we can do about it. Of course, this is happening now. The game's not going to cooperate with me. Skip, continue, and let's keep going here. And I mean, sometimes you just have to keep doing it until it actually cooperates with you. Yeah, it looks like Enzo has the health boost going on right now, so that's nice. We're at almost 100,000 health at 3-star silver is actually very good. So let's see if we can get a good board here. All right, so we have a match right away. We'll go ahead and take that. And again, there's nothing. Well, we got a blue match there. Let's go ahead and take that. And hopefully it doesn't take the yellow. Okay, so he left us one. Take that. Then again, we are in good shape here. We can waste one, so it'll set up our healer. Hopefully we don't get a cascade. Yeah, we're good. So now we'll be able to heal Enzo up to full health, and we'll be able to get back into farming. All right, so again, let's see. How do we got? We have, this is a good, so we have no health, no loot boxes yet, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 9 loot boxes on the board. So we want to leave it at 7. We want to hit 7 of them. Okay, because we want to hit 7. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to leave a few centrally located, like these two in the middle here. There's an 8th. We'll hit the 8th one. It'll ask us yes. Now the reason why we only want to hit 7 is because you'll see here it'll leave 2 on the board. So if we have 10 loot gems, all we need is 2 matches, and it'll max out the loot boxes. So again, you see we're pretty much maxed out. So we're gonna go back to farming here. Maybe we can get a couple lucky loot matches. We don't. That's fine. And now we can get back into. I got a bag there. We can get back into farming that black node. Let's see. Let's go back to it here. And we're back to the Summer Showdown Tour. We're on hard on DC. It's 135. All right, let's get back into it here. Hopefully we can pull some black TP, because working on Lesnar currently, I need like, I don't know, probably, 200 black TP or so for Brock to be maxed at gold. All right, so here we are. All right, we got a decent board here. Let's go ahead and take this one here. Then he'll probably take that. Oh, he's going to take the red. All right, so now we're in really good shape here. So we're going to take this one. It's going to max that secondary move. And one more match here will get us maxed out. Let's go ahead and hit that blue. And we're going to be still 1 short. So we're going to go ahead and just make a match. Let's take something away from him. Black, green. We'll take this black away from him. Hopefully it'll. So he goes and matches yellow. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we only have 1 loot board, or 1 loot gem on the board right now. So there's not a lot we can do. But, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And when you only have 1 loot gem on the board with none collected, I always like to just kind of create vertical columns with them, just to kind of drop it down, so it might actually pull some gems onto the board. So if I use that, hopefully we'll get at least 1 match. Let's see what comes up here. Hopefully they'll drop a few loot. Okay, so we picked up a loot gem there, and maybe we can get lucky and pick up a match on the bonus gems. And of course we don't. And that's okay, because again, it's quantity, not quality necessarily. When you get going, I mean, it's not uncommon to pull 100 TP, in 90 minutes or 2 hours. You can easily farm 200 TP in a day. I'd farm 200 black TP today. So, but you just keep running it back, farming the same node. That's why they call it farming. You just keep going. And let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Hopefully we can get a good board. All right, yeah, so we got a decent board here. Let's take a match with the yellow. Let's see. We'll take a blue match here. Hopefully he doesn't take that yellow. He didn't, which is good. So we can go ahead and grab that one. And he's probably going to take black. All right, so let's just take this blue one here. It's not really going to matter what he does at this point because we're going to be fully charged. All right, so here's a good example. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems on the board. So we want to end this match with 4 gems captured before the bonus gems come out. So we're going to leave at least one central gem because there's 5 on the board. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then create some vertical cascades just so that we can maybe pull a couple more onto the board. Go ahead and end this. So we know we're going to have at least one loot box at the end. Probably you're going to have 2 because we should pick up a match here, hopefully. We pulled one on there. So let's see what this does here. We got lucky. See, now we end at 7, so we got 2 loot boxes. And let's see what we pull out of this match. And we got, okay, so we got some keys. Don't really need those, but, I mean, hey, it's free. It's free stuff. So, let's go ahead and run a couple more here. And see if we can get one of the situations where we have to make some decisions with our loot gems. All right, got a decent board. We got 2 matches right away, so we'll take this one first. He's probably going to take that second one, maybe. And we got a pretty decent cascade there. He should kick out of that. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't take the yellow. He didn't take our yellow, so there's 2 on there. And we got 3 loot gems. He's going to take that one, and it's lagging out a little bit. All right, so again, we just want to waste a move here. We don't have any loot gem matches, but we can pull that one together. And he's going to use that one. It's not really going to make a difference. So again, we have 5 loot gems on the board. We want to destroy 4 of them, leave 1 for matches in the bonus gems. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can create any. Let's go 1, 2, and 1, 2. See if we can pull any more loot gems out of the board, and hopefully we can pick up another match here. Again, the percent for the TP on box 1 is like 9.5%, box 2 is 11.5%, and then box 3 it jumps up to like 12.5%, 13%. So hopefully, let's see, yeah, we picked up 1. Oh, I picked up 2. Maybe we get lucky. There we go. Okay, so we picked up. That's why you leave. Because if I'd have left 3 on the board there, we would only had 12, and it would have maxed it out. So if you can pick up 2 or 3 matches, you can easily max out the score. So we get. Oh, there we go. So we picked up some black TP there in addition to 2,800 coins. Okay, so because we maxed out that 3rd box. And again, the drop rate is really high on the 3rd box, so it's definitely something that you want to try and do as much as you can. Let's run 1 or 2 more, and then we'll kind of debrief here. All right, let's see. Get a good board. Yeah, decent board. Not great. So here we can get a. You always look for the double cascades. Here, if we cascade this, if we take this blue, it'll also give us a yellow. So we're ahead of the game there. We didn't get any loot gems really, but we'll change that here. Hopefully, there's another one. And of course, he hits a wild card, but that's okay. All right, so we want to kick out. We want to try not to break those yellow gems. So let's pull this. Well, that's going to break that, so we'll kick out with this. All right, so again, that leaves us quite a bit. Now, we could use our blue move here, and it would, well, yeah, let's use our blue move here, because it creates 5 and those 2 black in the bottom left corner. That'll give us another yellow match, and then we can end the match on the next turn. Let's see. There we go. So now, well, almost on the next turn. So we'll go, just take that one. It'll charge us up here to finish it off on the next turn. You see, especially if you're at 3-star silver, he never really gets a chance to tag in once in a great while. All right, so now we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 gems on the board here. So we want to leave 7 on the board. We want to take 7 of them and leave 1 on the board for those bonus gems. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that'll leave us with 7 and the 1 in the middle. So, good, yes. And then if we have 7 and we somehow pick up 2 matches from the bonus gems, that'll max out the boxes again for us. So we didn't pull any out, but we still have the 1, so maybe we can get lucky and hit 2 matches in the bonus. Let's see what it happens. No, we didn't match it, but again, I mean 7. If you get the 2 boxes, you're in really good shape. So let's see what we pull out of this one. 1,000. Okay, we pulled out a single. That's fine. We'll go one more match here, and then we'll debrief and kind of wrap things up here. But again, you know, if you have any questions, you can message me in game, and I can help you guys out with the farming, because it is slightly different when you have them. But I mean, honestly, like, you can't go wrong. The first, my first ever 3-star silver that I made instead of pulled was Enzo, and I don't regret it at all. I know it's a lot of resources. It's like, I don't know, probably, it was at 10 million coins and probably 650 yellow TP, and probably 500 blue TP to get them there. But all right, so we got a pretty decent board here. A lot of black on there, so we got to be careful of that. Let's go ahead and take this one and see what that does. All right, so it set them up pretty good there. Yeah, that was not great. But I mean, we have a I'll take those black ones away from him to kick out. Well, it leaves us with 1 down here. And it actually created 2 loot gems for us, which is nice. So we'll see what it does here. And so there's our yellow match. We're ready to end the match here. Well, no, he's going to get lucky and get his finisher off. Hopefully we can, of course. Let's see what we're going to do. What are we going to do here? There's not a lot we can do. So let's take this one down. And let's do this. And let's do this. It's not. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do, but I mean, it doesn't hurt very much. All it does is run down your let's see here. All right, so we can build it right back up here. So we're still ready to end the match on the next turn. And we have 5 loot gems on the board, which means we're going to capture 4 and leave 1. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's capture these 2 up here and then create some vertical cascade. And then we can end it right now. We'll get lucky. So we're going to get at least 1 loot box. Maybe we can pick up some TP. And it seems like the TP is very streaky. Sometimes you'll go like 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes without picking up a TP, and then you pull like 20 in 5 minutes. So it's right there. We picked one up, so we're at 7, which gives us 2 loot boxes. So let's see what we can pick up here. And I mean, the coins never you can never have too many coins. we'll run one last one here, and then we'll debrief, and hopefully, I'd like to get into a situation where we can actually get a good board and start, and have 6 to 8 to 9 loot gems when we end the match, so I can show you what to do there. So we'll see. Can I get a match right away? No. Again, I mean, the goal here is just to run through as many matches as you can in a short amount of time. I picked up a blue match, blue there. He'll probably kick out of that. And he'll give us a blue match, or I'm sorry, yellow match. We'll get ready to end this on the next turn. He's got nothing he can do. So again, there we have 4. And if you have 4 exactly, take all 4 of them. I mean, there's not really much you can do. I mean, if you have 4, let's take 3, because we're only going to get 1 loot box anyways, and see what happens. We might be able to pick up a match on that second one. So, when there's 4 exactly on the board, you can just take 3 of them. There's no difference between 3 and 4, and leave 1 just to have another board on the gem, or a gem on the board to pick up a match. And let's see what happens here. See there, we picked one up. And I think we picked one up. Kind of lagged out there. But I think we picked up 2 boxes. And we got, there we go, 5 TP in a bag. Good. So we'll run one more. And then we'll wrap things up here. And let's run one more here. I mean, 90% of the time I'm playing this game outside of feuds or, any type of blitz or whatever, is just farming. Every once in a while on these levels, you'll hit a, one of the 3-star tokens. I mean, the good thing about these is you can hit all the tokens. I've pulled literally everything from the 1-star silvers, 1-star gold, 2 silver. You can pull basically anything from these levels, which is nice. So I will take that blue match, and it gives me a yellow match. That's always a bonus when you can just pick that up from out of nowhere. Let's pull these yellow ones down here. I missed a 4 purple there. He's not gonna take it. All right. All right. Well, I mean, I might as well take it and bust out a loot gem there. Now we got. Hopefully, it doesn't break him in the kick out. All right, that's actually good for us. Now, do we want to take a yellow match? The good thing about this, let's go ahead and take this loot boxes, because that's what we're after anyways. He goes for the yellow, that's fine, but we're going to generate a match here. And we're going to be able to finish this match, actually, because I'm going to use this blue one, which will create the match here in the top right corner, which will fill the other 2, which will... Oh, we got 4 there. Okay, so we're ready to end the match. Now we have 4 as it is, so we want to... you have 2 trains of thought here. I mean, we already have 4, so you can do it with 7, leaving no loot gems on the board, or you can take the 2, which will give you 6, and then you'll have 1 to make a match. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get lucky here. We'll take the 2. Let's see if we can create any action here. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to get at least 2 loot boxes, and again, 1 or 2. If you're running through these matches and you're matching 2 every time, you're gonna be in great shape. So, all right, we pulled 1 more on the board, which if we can match both of those, we could possibly pick up. Let's see. Almost. So we picked up 9 there, and let's see what we can come up with. And see, there's another TP. So again, that's what, 15, 16 TP we pulled in, I don't know what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to talk to me. Look at the guide that I've shown you to the on the screen there. I've broken it down, and also you can also farm the last match on hard on the dailies, but I found that those are not the best. Sometimes they get a little tough, and you'll be surprised that you wipe every once in a while on those. So I try not to farm those too much, although the percentages can be higher, especially with the blue, I believe, when you're fighting the Lucha Dragons. So again, I hope you guys like that, like this video. I hope it sheds some insight into my train of thought. Anyways, hope it helps you with farming, and I'll see you later, fuckers.